Hi, it's Bob Tullio from Automatic Merchandiser and Vending Market Watch. We're here at the 2021 NAMA show in New Orleans. I'm with Mallory from 365 Retail Markets. Mallory, you folks have brought some pretty exciting technology to the show.
Yes, we have this year. We have some real showstoppers.
Excellent. Where would you like to start?
We'll start here at the PicoMarket.
Great.
So the Pico is our smallest format yet. It is meant to be a line buster, small format, smaller markets. It's perfect for any of those things. The great part about it, self-provisioned. That means any operator can go and deploy it that day. So It's ready to go. They just make the decisions, they make the choices right on the device, and then it's set up and plug and play.
Wow, so it's extremely intuitive then.
Yes, extremely.
Okay.
And for the user too. So it is just a part of our GMA, our global market account system. So along with all of our other products, it can accept the same stored value accounts. Does also have credit cards, so tap to pay, swipe, insert. So pretty much any payment option, we have you. And you can see on this one, we have added a bill acceptor.
Oh, wow.
So we do offer that cash option too. So really you can hit every user you could possibly want.
Yeah, because that's been an objection for some people in the past, that there's no cash. I mean, for any type of kiosk system.
Yeah, we definitely hear it a lot in our blue collar locations. They may not be able to have their phones or something out on the shop floor. So then they're looking for that easy, just put in that dollar bill and use it. So this kind of gives you the best of both worlds.
Wow.
Any option. So you got your office people or your warehouse people, and they have a way to pay.
Wow. Let's talk about how this gives operators a competitive advantage, just because of the differentiation.
Really, it's super versatile. So like I said, it's the small format. You can see it can fit on a tiny little countertop, or you can put it in a big fixture. So it can go alongside the kiosks, any of our other products, along with our beacons and 365 Pay. So really, it kind of gives you that like mix and match functionality.
Sure.
So yeah, it's really, it fits to your solution. If you have a 10-person market and you want to put this in here, or if you have a 200-person market or 500 and you just want some line busters on the side, it's a great option there. And it's a low-cost entry point too. So a lot of those kiosks, when you have those smaller accounts, they're not looking to pay that big ticket price.
Sure.
So this definitely gives you all of the convenience of 365, but at that lower entry and with still all the great features.
Sure. Now, obviously, along the way, you've talked to facility managers and office managers and operators who have utilized the system. What kind of feedback are you getting?
Really, I mean, the cash, like I said, is a huge one. Previously on some of our other smaller format things, you don't see that cash option, so that's a huge added.
Right.
And then obviously you have the app, you have the different payment forms, and it's quick. You have that built-in scanner. They can just scan, go, and they're on their way. So really it's the convenience. And these are pretty low maintenance for the operators themselves too. There's not a ton of maintenance, there's not things that they have to be switching in and out, so it makes it really plug and play for the operator and then seamless for the consumer.
Right. Let's go back to that issue of plug and play, because I know one of the biggest difficult things as a former operator is you worry about the transition and all the setup time involved. Talk to me about how easy it is really for an operator to make this thing happen.
So we have made it steps 1, 2, 3 essentially. It walks you through completely on the screen. You don't have to really have any training. It tells you, you make your choices, and then it's set up in our back-end ADM.
Sure.
So you can keep these stocked on the shelf, and let's say you want to go and head out to a location and spin it up, or you have to replace one. You can just go out there, do it right on site with your internet connection, which this does cellular, Ethernet, and Wi-Fi. So once again, you can get on site, any connection, just go through the steps and it's set up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you had to answer this question, then the PicoMarket from 365 Retail Markets makes a lot of sense for operators because of what? What's that bottom line thing that makes it absolutely essential for operators to take a long look at this?
Really, I know I keep saying it, but it's that versatility.
Yeah.
It's going to be, they can use it in any which way they see fit. We've seen some unique solutions already being thought up.
Sure.
Of course, as you see with any operator.
Yeah.
And then It's just going to be the fact that they can choose to offer the cash. They can choose to just do the accounts. They can have locations that want to subsidize the accounts versus people just want to use their credit card. So it gives them a way to obviously make more sales, make more money, because they're able to accept payment from anyone.
Right.
It's not putting them into a little hole where you can only accept this kind of guy. It's really opening the doors for them to accept sales from anyone virtually.
Now, you just recently installed one into your new corporate facility, isn't that correct?
Yes, we did.
How are the employees enjoying it?
They really are. So we have it on a little gondola over on the side, and I see people, they're wanting to use it instead of the kiosk.
Yeah.
They see it, it's easy, scan, you got that bag of chips, and so we have it over there, and it's really kind of the focal point right now in the middle of our HQ.
Mallory, where can operators get more information about the PicoMarket from 365 Retail Markets?
I would tell them either reach out to their account sales rep or go to 365retailmarkets.com. We have a form you can fill out there, as well as information on all of our products.
Fantastic, thank you.
Of course.
Now I'm with William from 365 Retail Markets. William, you've got a forward-looking piece of technology right here, something that's coming out in the near future. Tell us about MM6.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is our new MM6 kiosk. This is going to be both a dining solution and a micro-market solution as well.
Okay.
So operators will be able to have this in either a dining mode or a micro-market mode, really depending on the client that they have.
Right, right. What are some of the real strengths of the unit itself?
Yeah, so the first thing that really stands out is the size of the screen on this unit.
Okay.
So in terms of customer interaction, we can have full screen ads, which provides additional marketing capabilities for operators. And we can also have larger image assets as well. So consumers can really see what they're going to be purchasing before they actually make that transaction at the kiosk.
Got it, got it. And you see this obviously as something that's going to take hold. What kind of feedback and what was the thought process behind MM6?
Yeah, so again, the versatility of these devices is something that we're really trying to drive. So having a single piece of hardware that can run multiple software platforms is a really big selling point to operators.
Okay.
Additionally, the large screen size as well for that advertising and promotional capabilities will really help to drive the consumer experience and consumer engagement.
Excellent. And this is really all part of one experience for operators from 365 Retail Markets. Do you want to expand on what that means?
Yeah, absolutely. So with 365, we have a platform called the Global Market Account, which is a single consumer account that consumers can have to go across the entire 365 ecosystem.
Wow.
So the consumer only has to fund a single account. They can use our 365 Pay app and access every single point of sale that we have in the ecosystem.
Wow.
Additionally, we have a concept called the Connected Campus, which allows operators to have a single consolidated back end where they manage all of our products. And then they can manage all of their markets, their promotions, their reporting, all from that one consolidated backend called ADM.
Wow. So it's certainly a win for operators and potentially a huge win for their clients as well, right?
Absolutely. So it's one consumer experience that they're familiar with. So whether they're interacting with our dining platform, our PicoMarket, whatever they're interacting with, it's one consumer experience for them. From the operator perspective, all they have to do is learn one backend, one flow, and then they'll be up and running. So it really cuts down on that upfront investment in terms of knowledge and cost.
That's great. That's great. When is this going to be available to operators?
Yep. So first, on the dining side, it will be available in Q4 of 21.
Okay.
From the micro market perspective, we're looking at Q1 2022.
Wow. So that's right around the corner.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to getting this product out in the marketplace.
That's exciting. That's exciting. And operators can learn more how?
Yep. So operators can visit our website at 365retailmarkets.com, where they can get in contact with us and learn more about all of our products.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, William.